Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with me, Rock Paper Mario, and we got and the progress we made in the last part was we got the 2 skull tullahs. That's the only progress that we actually even properly made, because other than that you can't call anything that we did progress. So in this part, because we basically everything that all the rooms that we went through in the last video, we have to go through again. Now obviously we don't have to do any of the crap with the, obviously, we don't have to do any of the crap with the, oh, what was I going to say? Obviously, we don't have to do any of the crap with the, thingamabob. Those, like, those bricks and stuff like that in that room with the stingrays or manta rays or whatever they are. Obviously, we don't have to do any of that. But here's the key that we didn't have. There's the dented beetle. Do you know what? I'm still stumped as to where the compass is. I'm completely confused by that. It's like, shouldn't there be a compass in this temple? And apparently I just skipped it as well. Maybe I'll just do all of the temples without getting the compass. Though I did get the compass in the forest temple, so I suppose we can't do that anymore either. But, do you know what? I don't think we even have to, like, lower the water level again to do this hallway here. I think it'll suffice to just leave it at the level it is, and then it'll be easier to get back up to the 3rd level. Because that's all we'll have to do then at the end of the day, is get back up to the 3rd level so that we can because that's all we'll have to do is get back up to the 3rd level so that we can use the boss key. Use the long shot and get across and use the boss key. I think, anyway. I hope I'm not mistaken. I hope there's not, like, a whole room that I'm after skipping. Because, like, at the start I was like, oh, I know what I'm doing. And I did know what I was doing. It was true. But it got to the point then where I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, oh, no, what's going on? And I'm wasting arrows again. I'm gonna, like, take out... I think I should be fine as long as I, like, only take out, like, the ones that are in the middle. I can probably skip the ones that are, like, right close to me. They probably won't do anything worth mentioning. Oh, I still have those boots on. I wonder if you actually are supposed to use the iron boots in this room. Because I usually just go swimming across like a crazy fool. Because there is actually a current in here that you have to navigate, but I'm not sure I ever do it properly, and those tektites are on my ass, but it'll be okay, it'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh, all I have to do is go... Oh, see, this is okay. Like, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. The thing is, like, the mistake I made wasn't bad. It, like, all it meant was having to go through that room again. But, like, what made it take so much longer was... Where did all my arrows go? So I'm just gonna make you guys jump over the edge happily. What made everything take so much longer was the fact that I got, like, that room there with the boulder completely swapped around. And I thought that, like... the, like, Joe, when you come... Come on, would you guys... Do you want to jump off the edge? I can, like, get started on this already. I have no arrows. Like, I'll have to play that Crack War Village archery game because, like, arrows is starting to become a serious issue here. Yeah, but, like, that's what made it all take so much longer. If I had just realized that, like, if I had realized that this half of the room where this boulder comes out is actually the half of the room with the door that connects to the middle part, well, then there wouldn't have been any problem. Oh, for God's sake, my hook shot wasn't out. Come on. Oh my god, I'm just, like, skipping this guy because I'm just like, fuck you. Just fuck you. It's like, I'm not going to be playing that same stupid game I played with your little brother there back a while ago. It's like, seriously, I'm done with you stupid clams. It's like, I've seen enough of you. I'm the guy who beat Dark Link. It's like, I'm not going messing around with stupid clams like you. And here we have it, the boss key. Yeah, I'm probably going to be able to beat Morpha in this video. I mean, there's like, this temple is done, as far as I know. I could be wrong, and that fairy could have just gone into the wall, meaning that I can't get it now. But like, well, I don't need you. No, I know. No, now you want me. Now you want my body, but you can't have it. What am I doing? I'm like talking smack to a fairy. I'm just like... All in all, I don't think my run of the water temple has been as bad as it could be. Like, compared to my run of the... Yeah, whatever. Compared to, like, my run of some of the other temples, it hasn't been bad at all. Compared to how bad it could have been if I had made other mistakes. Like, at the end of the day, I only made one mistake. And I don't think that's very bad at all. I don't think that's, like, a crucifiable offense, in fairness. Like, and as I said, actually I made 2 mistakes, and the second mistake was worse than the other, was getting this swapped around. Because if I just realised that this door goes back here, it would have saved us quite a bit of time. Do I even need to put on the stupid boots to get under here? Can I just, like, dive or something? Yeah, here we go. I'm not going, like, putting on those stupid shoes. It's like, I did it, I took the boots, they're here, under the floorboards. It's like, yeah, and can't I just, like, yeah, see, this will be grand. I'll get up to the top in no time, because all I have to do is do this. I'm pretty sure that since I have the long shot, I can actually take a shortcut through this middle room. I can actually just, like... There he is, doing that wimpy little jump again. It's like, Jesus Christ, Link. Can't I just take... Yeah, look, see, there's a shortcut I can take. I don't have to go through all those other rooms again, just to get up to the top level. All I have to do is make sure that Link makes this jump. Isn't it? Where's the door I'm looking for? No, this is like the way that you get to that skull tunnel. What am I thinking? It's like there's no... I don't know why I keep thinking there's actually like a door at the top, because there's no 3rd level door at the top of the central pillar. That's the thing you have to remember. Now the door I have to go through is the one that had... Yes, the one that had the key on it. There we go. It's like, I don't know, like, what do you guys think about the water temple? Because to me, it's just become that thing that people talk about all the time. And people say, oh, the water temple, it's so hard, Joe, that kind of way. When in all fairness, it isn't. Like, I hate to be just like, it's not like I'm trying to be that person who's like, oh yeah, well, everyone thinks this, but I'm smarter because I think that. Like, that's not that at all. I'm not just, like, saying that for the sake of it. I actually do think the water temple is like, a really cool temple. Like, I love it. I just think it's cool. And I think it's a shame that it gets all this, like, press, like, oh, the water temple is hard, and the water temple is this and that. It's like, it's not deserving of that kind of stuff. And it's like, I think, like, what the problem is, like, my problem with that is that people saying that kind of stuff about the water temple and talking smack about it, basically, and saying it's hard and this and difficult and that, like, the problem with it is that it kind of stops people from actually wanting to like it, because people just tend to go along with what most people say in general. Like, most people tend to say, like, oh, well, the water temple's hard, therefore, if everyone says it's hard, therefore I think it's hard as well. Rather than just saying, like, oh, well, do I actually think it's hard, or do I not think it's hard, or that kind of way. Because, and I think that's, as I say, I think that stops people from actually being able to like it as much as they could do, that kind of way. Because I like the water temple. Like, if I didn't have hardly any difficulty going through it at all, and it's actually, I don't think it's as black as it's painted, that kind of way. I think that's pretty unfair. Do you know? it's just so relaxing. It's very tranquil. There's no like real big fighting in it or anything. It's very methodical, orthodox, and everything. But yeah, we've got everything we need. All we need is like the sword and the hook shot. So it's time to fight Morpha. See how exciting or unexciting it'll actually be. Harry, look out! That isn't normal water over there. I think you actually have to go into the middle to actually trigger the... Yeah, here we go. The water, it does look different. Like, they did actually make the water look like a lot more kind of blue, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a really kind of bright... It's, do you know what it's like? It's like toilet water. It's like, do you know when, like, you have... Just like, do you know when you put those, like, things inside in the cistern of a toilet, and it makes the water blue? That's exactly what Morpha looks like, and what the water in this room looks like. I did get all the Skulltulas, didn't I? I got all 5 of them. Please tell me if I didn't. There he is, the man himself. You're the one who put King Zora on ice, aren't you? You asshole. The giant aquatic amoeba. Morpha. I'm just gonna play this like the easy... I'm taking the easy way out. I'm just gonna like play this the easy way and just sit over here and wait for him to try and get me. And like, because like the advantage of doing it this way is that what might happen is you might get him like stuck in the corner. Come on, come on. Okay, well I didn't get him. Just get back here. You know, walk into the spine. I kind of want to show, like, in one way I kind of want to show the attack that you can hit him when he's like that. Like they're all like in the spin cycle. It's like, just wait for him, he's gonna come to you in a second. I'd actually kind of like to show the attack that Morpha does when he grabs you. Come on, come back, come on, come on. I could have actually hit him there again. There we go. Because he'll just like bop around the place there. He's in the spin cycle again. I'd actually could, because there's this cool attack that he can do. It's like the only interesting thing that Morpha ever does at all, where he grabs you and like flails you around and kind of strangles you and stuff. Come on, get him back into the corner. Come on, get him stuck. What a fucking pitiful bot. Like, I swear. It's like, I wish you were cooler, Morpha. I want to like you. I want to like this boss battle more than I do, because actually he's pretty cool, but it's just like, I can't. It's just too like there's no... Like, even if you do it the right way, and that's why I don't feel bad about taking the cheap option. It's like, even if you do it the right way and stand on the pillars and like there's no excitement or whatever. Half of the battle you spend missing with the long shot and then hitting him once, and then he goes back into the water, and then you miss with the long shot and then you hit him again once, and then he goes back into water, and it just goes over and over and over again like that. And like a couple of times he might get that cool attack in and actually like hit you and like strangle you a bit. But other than that, all it is missing with the long shot and hitting him once. So it's like, I don't care if I can get him like stuck up against a wall and hit him with the big Goron sword, and then I don't really give a shit, or that kind of way. We have 14 hearts now. So take that, Morpha. It's like, yeah. It's a boss battle. It's a living. Man, I've been really critical in these last few videos, like talking about like, oh, the water temple, and other people think this and that. Here around what was up with the camera there? It's like Lakitu was going crazy, or whoever does the camera in this game. Lakitu does it in Mario 64. There's Lumpy Space Ruto. Yeah, what happened to like help me kill the monster? I didn't see you do very much of anything. It's like all these sages. They're all like walking the walk and saying they'll do this, and Darunia's going to like hold Volvagia off before we get to him and stuff like that. And it's like, well, what do you do? As far as I can see, the only one of ye who does anything is Impa. She's the only one who does anything. And yeah, what do you want to say now? Harry. Yeah, what? I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to the original state. It's like, would you scroll faster text? It's like, I'm reading faster than you can scroll. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say. But I don't think I can offer that now. Yeah, you have to go in, you have to become celibate because you're a sage. You have to be a Vestal virgin. I have to go to the water temple of the Sage of Water. Water! And you're searching for the Princess Zelda? Ha! You can't hide. What did she... You can't hide anything from me. Yeah, she knows we want to put a ring on it. Put a ring on it, twink! Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. Yeah, that was Sheik. To get back to, like, the whole, like, Sheik conversation, it's like, yeah, Rusho refers to Sheik as a guy. And it's like, people were, like, saying, like, well, I think, like, because, like, the actual identity, which is Zelda, is a girl, I think you have to kind of... People were saying, like, you have to say that... You have to, like, accept that Sheik is a female as well. But that's not necessarily true, because, like, even if the character Zelda, who is Sheik, is a girl, the character Sheik is actually a guy. Like, the identity is a guy. It's like, you know, like with drag queens, like, you know, like, let's say, like with drag queens, like, the man who dresses up, you refer to as a he, but then, like, the character that they take on, you always refer to as a she. Do you know, that kind of way. It's like you don't refer to it to Panty Bliss as he or as a guy just because it is like a man wearing women's clothing. You refer to the character Panty Bliss as a she because that's the gender of the character. It's like, yeah, so even if yeah, I know that, like, Zelda is a woman, it's like the character Sheik is male anyway. Like, the identity is male, so I think it's proper to say, like, he and Sheik is a guy, just like Rusho does. See, Rusho is on the same page as me, lumpy space Rusho. I don't know, that's just the way I look at it. Like, in terms of, like, real world comparisons, like, when people take on another identity, and indeed an identity that is another gender, you refer to the identity by the gender, but you refer to that person as using the gender of that identity rather than their sex, because gender and sex are two different things, you know. And well, here's the man himself, say Sheik. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Harry, you did it! He's very impressed with us now. Does he even ever go up onto that tree? It's like I have some, like, image in my mind of him going up on top of that tree or something, but I don't think it ever happens, does it? Is, like, this, is it always morning here when you finish the water temple? Because that looks pretty cool, like the way the sun is rising up there. Did Ruto want to thank me? Yeah, she did. She wanted to say, like, send you her gratitude for unfreezing her ass. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Harry. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. She didn't do jack shit! Seriously. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here, but not in Zora's domain. That place is still on ice. This just looks so cool. Like, getting back to what I was saying at the start of the game about, like, this game just really wanting to take advantage of the fact that it was in 3D. Like, they really put a lot of effort, and you can tell that they had a lot of fun experimenting and playing with the actual capabilities they had for the first time in a Zelda game. Do you know, that kind of way? It's like Sheik is gone now. Is he up on that tree? Like, is that, like, am I actually... Yeah, look, I was right! There he is! I wasn't gone insane. I was wondering, I was like, does Sheik... And there he goes again. I don't remember the diving into the water part, but, like, oh well. Apparently he does. This video is getting a little long, but there are a couple of things I'd like to do. I want to shoot this sun. If that'll actually work, then wait a second. Because it should do. Yeah, there we go. This looks so cool. I suppose I should have read. I should have, like, read the thing on the pedestal, but I didn't want the sun to get up too high because it only works when it's rising. What does the Navi? I'm gonna let you read this thing to me now. So what does it say? When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. Yeah, and that's how you know that you can get this, blah blah blah. But yeah, it's nice to have like Lake Hylia all filled up again with water. There's like another couple of things I want to do. I think there actually is a Skulltula up on top of that. I think there actually is a Skulltula up on top of that tree where Sheik was. I'm just gonna try and like make my way up there, and I'll wait when I get to the top of the tree. I'll turn it to night and see what the story is. But I'll need the long shot. I don't think there's like much else you can do here at Lake Hylia. There are a couple of Skulltulas, but like as otherwise like the next things we're going to do in this LP are going to be like already. Okay, so what can I? How do I even get up here? That's the good question now. Will it be enough to just like? Oh, okay. Well, I can like get up there and like land on the branch, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Well, that seems to work. Now wait a second. Let's No, that's wrong. There we go. I'm playing like 4 times. It's like as otherwise like the next things. Did he like just like appear there behind me? Yeah, look, sure enough, there he is. Will I have to like get? I'll have to get him from this thing. What might happen here is like when I like hit him. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna use Din's Fire on him. It's like, how often do you get to use Din's Fire on top of this tree? It's like, as far as places go where you can use Din's Fire, that's a pretty cool one. Don't, like, fall off now. So that's that Skulltula got. I think this is, like, a cool place to end the video. I'm gonna say thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. As far as what we're going to do next is concerned, I think what I'll do is I will turn into a child, and I'll probably do some extra stuff and get the Lens of Truth and do the bottom of the well and stuff. But then before I do the Shadow Temple, I might do the Kakariko Archery and the some pose, maybe not all of them, but a few of them anyway. So thanks a million for watching. I'm really happy with my run of the Water Temple. I hope you are too, other than the little clanger. But thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.